Tonight, from Seattle, Washington,
Michael Dixon.
it's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
Taken in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Falcons 1st down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A loss of 3 on that 1st down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. And boy, that one drops incomplete. But if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially. So he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
They'll look to throw again. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, Trey Flowers picks it. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Russell Wilson leads out the Seattle Seahawks offense. The veteran Wilson, a 3rd-round pick back in 2012.
All in all, he was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback play, you'd always love spectacular. But in the playoffs, you'll take solid. And that's exactly what they're looking for from him again in this contest.
Roughing the passer defense.
Man, this is ridiculous, man.
Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
Melvin Gordon on the carry.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
2nd and 12 at the 20-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Ochena Nwosu. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. 3rd and long, it's Wilson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The score is Seahawks 3, Falcons nothing.
Every possession in the postseason magnified, and look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Falcon 1st down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense.
Seahawks 3. Younghoe Koo to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This is taken just shy of the 10. The lane opens here. He's passed. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, a 22.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Wilson. This is the tight end, Njoku.
Pass.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the Falcons.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a first down as well. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Seahawks 3.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Incomplete. A.J. Terrell on the coverage.
Again, Wilson. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle.
Pass. Complete to Tyler Lockett.
And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the
offensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. No problems. The field goal department so far is 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Their own 22-yard line.
Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
It's caught inside the 25. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on first and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
It's second and 8. At the Seahawks 16-yard line.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And that takes us from second to third down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He may try and run for this. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here. 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but now it'll be 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Can't do that.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from
Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And the good news, his team's winning. And the bad news, he hasn't had the game that he's hoped to, at least to this point here in the 2nd quarter.
And a lot of that is pride, because these types of backs want to be in the center of all the action and leading their team to victory. They'll take the win right now, hoping to jump his game up as this one moves on.
And he probably wants a little bit more of the spotlight going forward. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Buying time to his left. And this will be caught by Mooney. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 11 yards there, 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete as well.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC. We now proceed to the start of the 2nd half.
Seahawks 6.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. 2nd half action back underway. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Come on.
They go play action now. Wilson. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a gain of 15. First down, Seahawks.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson out to the right. He gets it to Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 7.
Wilson sets up the screen to Gordon. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Offside. Defense.
This is unbelievable.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
On first down, Wilson. This will be caught at about the 6. And he is in for the Seattle. 18 yards out. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. He's going to go. It got his man complete. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Darnell Mooney, 76 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Falcons grab it.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice. He didn't.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Curtis Samuel. 32 yards. And the Falcons have broken our tie.
For the point after.
Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. A fairly short kick from the 14. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. Tyler Lockett past the 20 and all the way in touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, 73 yards. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Already speed limits out there, and off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. The first play in the drive there is incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now he'll turn and throw deep back to the other side. And that's caught inside the 35. And it's a fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, fire like.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Steps away to his left. Throwing left side, it's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 25 yards that time.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Curtis Samuel, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Falcons capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. Run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know
a lot of points put on the board so far by this offense. Now they're looking for more. Already winning here in the second half, ball in the red zone. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
that was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
At the 16.
Here's the option. And they'll lose yardage here, knocked back to the 19-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Well, he's had success running the football in this one, and that's undeniable. But that time, the defense was on to it.
And, partner, I think the more you see a play like this, the more they're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit and show maybe some different formations and looks.
A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
On the play. But it brings up 4th.
And they're going to go for this thing. They're not going to leave anything to chance. They're going to roll the dice on 4th and goal. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
The Falcons are moving on. Congratulations to them. Thanks for watching, and so long, everybody.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew,
tonight.
on first down, Samuel. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
12 more yards.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
First down.
Back to throw now on first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
1st and 10 at the 20.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. He'll run it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. He can run for it, and he will. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
And the Falcons are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. On 2nd down now, Samuel. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
Yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
Jarnell Mooney.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to float this one. He's got a man. Complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
That's good.
A big-time play there for the Falcons. 58 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. And it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. Through an opening, and there he goes. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll find his man on the comeback route. Complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drop
pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Khalil Mack charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now this throw caught left side. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. 1:55 left to go in the 1st half of play. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual. As we start to look ahead, Charles Dark. Now he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Falcons have taken... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll look to throw now on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Forced out to his left. Floating one, incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st?
Well, big plays have been a hallmark of this offense all season, so there was no reason to think that it wouldn't continue here in this title game. Obviously, the magnitude of the event not getting to them early.
Being chased out left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle is made here at the Bears' 15-yard line. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And he's going to keep it here. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Yeah, who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Over first and 10.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well. I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Surprising. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Buying time to his left. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. And now it's second down. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and it'll bring up third down. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They'll roll him out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. This is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
That's good.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. It's a gain of 34.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the foul. Offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. Now back to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Khalil Mack able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after the...
this. Now the second down throw on target. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley.
Get off the field.
Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley, 70 yards. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
Jalen Johnson on the coverage.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Now he's stripped. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears.
The quarterback on the keeper.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They're going to look to throw. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory.
Pass interference. Defense.
So with the pass being completed, they'll go ahead and take that instead.
Nothing extra to be gained. Pass interference at the spot, completed the pass. That was your play. So might as well have not even had the penalty.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
7-yard.
Give him 7 on the play, and it's a second down. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him.
Yeah, that will be 10. Ridley. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Well, not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. This one caught by Ridley. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll set up a throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. He'll buy some time right. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Calvin Ridley, 30 yards. This was the goal before they started the season, to play in a Super Bowl, and that's exactly what they're going to do.
Tonight, it's Madden NFL football. Super Bowl 58.
So it all comes down to this. We are ready, and Super Bowl 58 off and running from New Orleans. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And what's a quarterback's best friend?
Balance?
I think you're right. I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say a great receiver, right? A terrific offensive line. But I agree with you, balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw it and gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take some of the pressure off.
Steps away to his left. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. That's
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Back to throw here. a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
I see what they were trying to do there, trying to find some dead space in the middle of the field and take their shot right there. A really good idea, but it winds up incomplete.
Going absolutely nowhere. They'll wind up losing a yard or two. Opening drive of the game, and the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Play fake. Mayfield. Left side, it's Beckham. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 19-yard line.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now.
Jarrett on the stop.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10.
Working out of the gun. Mayfield. They'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
They'll give it to Chubb. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Well, I know a defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here. They'll go for it on 4th and goal, but that lines up incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand.
Brandon, let's file this play away for later. Let's note this play because, to me, it's not out of the question that the decision to pass up the 3 there could come back to haunt them later on.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
A loss of 5 yards. It's 2nd down.
We're scoreless after 1.
Quarter with no score.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. And now he'll turn and off his back foot. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way to the opposite 45. It's a big play there for Atlanta. And even 40 yards. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. He's going to let this go for the end zone. He had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Number 10.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
A scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And the Falcons are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. As his guys are on the board first here tonight. The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And a man out of the backfield gets in for the score. Taken at the 15, a short kick. A good-looking return set up here.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board, so let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Mayfield from the gun on third down. He's got his man. That's Landry. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Mayfield with it once more. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Third and short yardage, Mayfield. The third down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
Third down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
He's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Grady Jarrett. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for Browns TD. And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. And his kick is right through.
Offside. Defense.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Falcons offense set to go. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's nothing to add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
going to use their third. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he would take. That's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards.
First and 10 at the...
So we've reached halftime here. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half.
Falcons 6.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. A dangerous return man showing it here.
Browns take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Uchenna Nwosu. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Third down.
Third and long for Mayfield. And he will find his man on the outside. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
The Falcons take over first and 10.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin. They got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 36 yards on the play. And with 5 Ridley, that's complete. Getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
16-yard line.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Third quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The improv act there, good for 9. And now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to somebody around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Browns defense stands tall. And you wonder, Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this, that's a good play. But maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just not a big proponent of the old idea that any possession that ends in a kick, I'm happy with. He wanted to be really aggressive.
A little twist here in the third quarter. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
22-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level. The quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out.
That is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. From 4 yards out. And the Falcons have retaken the lead. The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line at a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish your going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
1 quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Mayfield on 1st down. They set up the screen to Chubb. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5. Well, I harken back to the 1st half, Charles, and I see the look on your face. You're thinking the same thing. They had that opportunity to take the 3. They went for it on 4th in the 1st half, didn't get it. That could loom large.
So if they had taken the 3, successfully kicked the field goal, they only need a field goal to win. That's what we were talking about when we mentioned it on that drive.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding 2nd half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire 2nd half.
It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
At the 17-yard line.
And again, it's Mayfield. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Uchenna-Nwosu. His 2nd sack of the night. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. 30.
Oh, we got plenty of time, baby.
10, 5, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. What a moment for him, a pick 6 in the Super Bowl. You think about some of the big pick 6s over the history of this huge game. I remember, because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans, Tracy Porter picking Peyton Manning to get the Saints' first title.
Yeah, that one pretty much sealed the deal for New Orleans as well. But I got to go back a ways because, you know, unfortunately, I'm considerably older. Herb Adderley, the Green Bay Packers, got it all started. The first pick 6, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders, and some of the better ones that were out there. You might remember Dwight Smith of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers had 2 in one game when they won their Super Bowl championship against Rich Gannon in Oakland. You mentioned Tracy Porter already. How about James Harrison of the Steelers? You remember that one? 100 yards right before the half ended. That was a big-time play. But for me, the absolute classic, Willie Brown in slow motion against the Vikings for the Raiders. The grand old man, Willie Brown, 75 yards.
You recall them all. What a play here. Another pick 6 in the Super Bowl. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield. Quick hitter here. It's complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
That's another Browns first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. He's got Hooper on the short connection.
Mayfield's
a gain of 6 there on first. Play action now. Here's Mayfield.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. Going to the air again with Mayfield. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own
For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Samuel, and he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over 1 minute to go in the game. They'll run on first down. Samuel, and they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under 1 minute to go now in the football game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. And they'll indeed take a knee. Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout. And it's over. The Lombardi Trophy belongs to the Falcons. Yes, the Atlanta Falcons are the Super Bowl champions. For the victors, getting to hoist that Lombardi Trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.